Okay. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Truitt.
And what's your career interest?
I want to be an entertainment reporter.
Entertainment reporter?
Yes.
Oh, great. So what are 3 things that you're going to do in the next 6 months to try to get closer to that goal?
In the next 6 months, I want to research more about the profession. Like I want to look up the history of broadcasting, and I want to learn about how what does it take to get into the profession and to become a good entertainment reporter. I want to read upon the different types of broadcasting journalism, because I don't want to just stay into entertainment, because I want to go broad in the mind and go to different parts of journalism. And the second thing I plan to do is I plan to look at different people that are in the journalism field and look at how their careers, how they became who they are, and what did they do to get to that point. Like I want to look up, like I already did, but I look up like Ryan Seacrest and Sean Robinson and like all the other reporters and what schools they went to and what did they major in and what did they do and what internships they do to get to where they are. And I also look up like different interviews on like the internet, and I look at different interviews on TV to see what questions they ask and how they ask the questions and like what questions to ask and what to do and what not to do in the interview. And the third thing I hope to do is to find a mentor, find somebody who is in the profession or who's around the profession and can give me information about what to do to become a reporter and what internship to do and like what degrees should I take and what degrees shouldn't I take and like how to become a great entertainment reporter or a reporter in general.
Very good. Thank you. What's one thing that you've learned from the space program?
I've learned about not just setting your goal on one thing. Like I want to be a reporter, but I learned that you shouldn't just stick to being like what the guy said earlier, being comfortable. You should always feel uncomfortable, because if you feel comfortable, then it's like you're not really. It's just when you're comfortable, you feel like you haven't achieved as much. So you should go and broaden your mind and go outside the box and do things that you've never done before. And I've also learned about, in order to do what you would have to go through obstacles. You have to have a time where you have to go through something hard, like you have to fail to get to the point of a success. And I learned about just thinking right now not thinking in the now, but thinking about what in like 5 or 10 years what my goals are, and taking the right path to do what I have to do to get to where I want to be, and hanging out around with more positive and more uplifting, and people who will help me get to where I am. Because if you hang out with certain people who aren't as goal oriented as you are, you might not follow the goal that you need to be in and the path you will be in.
Fantastic. Thank you.